Gayatri here. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Om Adyaye Namaha. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing. It really helps me a lot. Don't forget to check out my website, paradoxastrology.com. Book your consultation today. I can help you with anything. And if you'd like more exclusive occult videos that I don't post on YouTube, consider subscribing to my Patreon. It also helps to support this channel. Okay, let's get into this video. Just a quick video about Jupiter direct on February 4th, which is in Taurus, and that will be happening until May 14th. So Jupiter has been retrograding in Taurus since October 9th of 2024. So that's been a while. That's been a long time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to this one. So since then, we have been reviewing the matters of money, trade, abundance, resources, what we value, happiness, and career. Saturn is making a 4/10 relationship with Jupiter. So this is why career comes into play. Maybe you're wondering if you're going in the right direction or not, wondering what you should do or change or make changes to, revising and revisiting themes around financial dealings, commerce, your career. But now begins the time to accumulate and to be productive and to finally get the results that you're working towards, looking towards the future. But the only thing is to be careful not to overindulge. But food habits will change for the better. For the world, we can move forward on the themes of trade, the stock market, crypto, civilization itself, agriculture, food, and food production. Rohini is about luxury living, creating stability. So if you felt like you didn't have any stability and you were kind of lost since October, you have the chance to regain it and regain material security for yourself. This is also great in the matters of relationships and love matters, as Venus and Jupiter are making a mutual exchange, which is strengthening these two planets as if they were in their own signs. This is a great time for romance, as Rohini is all about this, and so is Venus in Pisces with Rahu amplifying this. But just remember that Saturn in April, Saturn will come into Pisces, which is going to bring us back to reality. So if something feels too good to be true, you may be caught in the illusion of Rahu. So wait until Saturn to decide how you really feel. And this is also, people are going to be spending a lot of money. And I think a lot of people are going to get a lot of money out of nowhere, spend it. This also has to do with taxes as well. I think the government's going to give out some money and they're just going to spend it, but then they're going to feel kind of limited afterwards. So it's better to just understand that. It's important to have discernment also in love matters, because Venus will be with Rahu, which can create illusions in love and obsessions with the finer things in life. Rohini has an idealistic view on love, and Rahu can amplify Venus and making it cling to things that are not necessarily good for it. It can cause, like, you think this person is perfect for you and kind of ignore all the red flags. But it can also be a foreign person that you are very attracted to, and then when Saturn comes in, it can create a stability, a stable relationship. So it just all depends on your chart and all depends on the individual. So desires for everything on the material plane will heighten, and there's nothing wrong with desires, but as long as we don't get attached to them, which causes suffering, or thinking that without these desires you're nothing, or without the things that you have or your material abundance or this lover that you're nobody. That's what will cause you suffering. And some way become self-obsessed or overly materialistic or overly relying on their looks or their beauty, because the beauty industry will flourish and many will want to refine the way they look. Makeup, hair, fashion, art will explode. Families will become more supportive and be reunited, especially with children, and be able to move forward if they're having any conflicts. If you're having trouble expressing yourself or your emotions, now you will be free to do so. This is just general. It's going to depend on your chart as well. But Jupiter will station direct in Rohini Pada 3, and this will amplify Venus and Jupiter making their mutual exchange, and that will be at 17 degrees. So if you have any planets in Virgo at 17 degrees or any planets in Capricorn at 17 degrees, even in Scorpio, that can bring something very good to you, something that comes out of nowhere within 17 degrees, but give it a 3-degree orb on either side. Now, I explained this in my last video, my predictions about February, but I'll just re-explain it further. This Pada that Jupiter is stationed direct in, it's about someone having a large family and a noble character in a profession such as farming, automobile industry, resources, fund managers that help society gather resources like food, money, or gold, but did not serve their in-laws or their family. So it's important if someone comes to your door and asks you for something, asks for help at this time, or comes to you, help them without expecting anything in return. If we don't, the karma will put us in a position where we will have to serve others without expecting anything in return. That's when you can end up with a partner who's sick and you have to look after them, or a friend who's sick, or a family member where you have no choice but to learn that lesson. So if you learn that lesson to give without expecting anything in return, then this karma doesn't have to come to you. So that's one thing, that's one example. And also, if you gain money, also donate money. That's very important. Now, moving forward in the themes of trade, agriculture, farming, the automobile industry, and maybe something new and can have to do with herbal remedies and the medical field as well, because Moon will be in Ashwini and healing. Jupiter will make a trine with Mercury and conjunct Sun, and this will involve corporations, government leaders, and some kind of announcement, but there'll be an underhanded agenda as Saturn is in Purva Bhadrapada. Now, we must be cautious of all plans of the government at this time while Sun is in Capricorn and Saturn is in Purva Bhadrapada until February 12th, because the changes that are being implemented are devious and two-faced, and they are self-serving. This can also cause inflation. I've noticed since Jupiter's been in Rohini, yeah, it's amplifying things, but it can make things more expensive. But people can also get money as well. So they can get money, but it'll be more expensive at the same time. The themes it will include are farming, agriculturalists, anything with growing or handling food, herbalists, artists, musicians, the entertainment industry, any cosmetic industry, beauticians, sex therapists, anyone who makes any type of jewelry, banks, financing. If you're waiting on something to do with the bank, it'll start moving forward now. The transportation, tourism industry, automobile industry, oil and petroleum industry, shipping industry, and anything related to water or aquatic products. So that's just a little bit about what I see. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in the next one.